I was not born a genius. I was born hungry for answers, for patterns, for the poetry hidden in machines, anatomy, and stars. And though centuries have passed, the laws have not changed. The men who shape the world are not the ones with perfect plans, but the ones who dare to sketch in chaos. I am Leonardo di Ser Piero da Vinci, painter, engineer, anatomist, inventor of wings, of war machines, of wonders the world wasn't ready for. Today I will be your mentor, not to teach you how to fit in, but how to stand alone, how to think beyond what is, and shape what could be. And you were not born for the ordinary. There is a force in you, restless, untaped, waiting. Stay with me. I will teach you how to unlock it. With discipline, with imagination, with relentless curiosity. Let's begin. A man sketching flying machines in a world where people still feared falling off the edge of the earth. That man was me. They didn't see invention. They saw insanity. But I didn't stop because I knew something they didn't. Vision is lonely at the beginning. They laughed when I drew wings for man. They called me foolish when I mapped out machines that moved without horses. They mocked my notebooks. Now, centuries later, engineers study them like scripture. They'll call you crazy until they copy you. They'll mock your ambition until they try to claim it was theirs. Sound familiar? Maybe you felt it already. They don't understand why you think bigger. Let them doubt you. Your job is not to be understood. Your job is to create what doesn't yet exist. So do not explain. Do not beg for approval. Make your progress in silence. Let your results speak. And when they finally look up from their small lives and see what you've built, it will be too late. Because by then, you'll already be building the next thing. Inside every man lives two forces, one that hungers for greatness and one that whispers, rest. I knew them well. One voice pushed me to rise with the sun and study anatomy until nightfall. The other tempted me with comfort, distraction, and delay. But comfort is a clever thief. It steals your future slowly. You think you need motivation. You don't. You need movement. When I painted the Last Supper, it wasn't talent that kept my hands steady. It was discipline. Relentless, unglamorous, brutal focus. The brush does not move itself. The idea does not build the invention. And genius does not appear without effort. Talent is common. Discipline is rare. And rare men change the world. You have a masterpiece inside you, but it won't appear on its own. You must earn it, with sweat, with sacrifice. The world doesn't owe you results. Your habits do. Win the war inside first, and the rest will fall into place. I listened to the wind and drew wings. I watched water swirl and designed turbines. I stared at stars and sketched machines to reach them. I mapped cities, carved anatomy, imagined robots, centuries ahead of their time. They called them fantasies. Oh, now they call them blueprints. Understand this. Your imagination is not a toy, it's a tool. And in the right hands, it builds the future. Most people kill their ideas before they live. They fear failure, rejection, laughter. Let them laugh. You think you're crazy because your ideas don't fit the world? Good. That means you're ahead of it. I didn't wait for permission to create. I built what I saw in the silence of my mind and let history catch up. The world doesn't need more followers. It needs builders of what's never been built. So write that book. Start that project. Design that prototype. The future isn't built by talking. It's built by action. No one will build your idea for you. And if you don't do it, no one ever will. I've seen men with gold in their minds, rot in obscurity because they feared imperfection. They waited for the perfect idea, the perfect time, the perfect version, and they died waiting. Let me tell you a secret. The Mona Lisa? I never finished her. To this day they say her smile is perfect. But I knew all the flaws. I saw what was missing. And that is the curse of the creator. We see what could be. So we delay. We tweak. We hesitate. Perfection is a prison disguised as excellence. I know, because I lived inside it for years. Every time I tried to perfect a detail, I lost time. And time, my friend, is the only canvas that doesn't forgive. While you're busy trying to make it flawless, someone else is shipping, building, moving. I left projects incomplete, but I never stopped creating. That's why I became eternal. If you wait until it's perfect, the world will wait forever. Launch your project even if it's messy. Learn fast, evolve. That's the real art. Your first draft won't be brilliant, but your 10th might be a masterpiece. Perfection is the slowest form of procrastination. So stop polishing the same idea for weeks. Release it. Move on. Just promise me this. Don't die with your ideas still stuck in your head. You've heard my story, but this was never about me. It's about you and what you'll create next. Ideas are like sparks. If you don't catch them, they vanish. So go, build, launch, fail, and try again. But before you do, subscribe. Not for me, for yourself, for the future self you've just awakened. Watch this again when you start to forget who you are. I am Leonardo, and I'll still be here, reminding you that genius is not found. It's made. Now go, legend. Go sketch the future.